Did the $1,000 giveaway yesterday. Doing it again on episode, what are we on, 17 or 18? The Investor Show. We're talking about how to invest your money. Talking about the richest people in the world today. It's an interesting group right here. You got Jeff Bezos right in the middle. He may keep this title, but he may lose it if he gets divorced. Obviously, Gates, my favorite guy. I say the best business person in history, or at least in modern history, right there. Zuckerberg, richest person, age adjusted, because he's worth 60 billion at like 30. So if you calculate time, you know, you got Google guys, you got Carlos Slim. This guy right here, if you walk around Mexico, 1 in every 10 steps you take, he owns that land. He owns 10% of a country. That's one way to make money. So let's talk. I wanted to talk about this. $100. Who knows who is number 7 on the Forbes list right now? First one I see, I'm not even sure, so I'm going to look real quick. $100 to the first right answer. I'm looking the most current Forbes list. Lorenzo said Ty made over 250 grand of revenue on Amazon thanks to you in 2018. Sweet. You should come teach. I launched yesterday new Amazon selling formula program, or selling blueprint. You should come be a teacher, guest teacher there. Oh, no. Let's see. Someone said, no, let's see who number 7 is. Who knows? Today's winner and loser. Number 1, Jeff Bezos. Number 2, who's put Jim Morrison? Hey, actually, this person got it right. Someone put El Chapo. Someone said Carlos, I don't know his last name. Well, you can't win if you don't know the full name. Right there, I saw this person. Danny Wavy.
Where?
$100. Instagram, I'll screenshot it. Danny Wave with an extra E. Carlos Slim's number 7. Number 8 and 9 is the Koch brothers. Number 10 is Larry Ellison. I had lunch with a guy from BlackRock. They have $6.4 trillion in assets 2 days ago. Was it yesterday? No. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. Anyway, he told me he knows a lot of these. He was talking about Larry Ellison, a very interesting guy. Larry Ellison, I don't know if people know, but he's the richest, was almost the rich, he's not on here, but was one of the richest men. And then someone else built a bigger boat than him, and he had to build a bigger boat that was like 10 feet bigger. It's the same with on the Vegas Strip. You have the Wynn, which is built by Steve Wynn. And then you have right next to it, you had the Venetian. And those two guys wanted to have the tallest building. So one guy built it, stole the plans from the other person, and then, or maybe not stole them, but built it like 20 feet taller. Just to say, I don't ever think you should get to that place in life, by the way. Don't ever try to make money so you can be like, have a 20-foot longer boat than someone else. But whatever. I will tell you this, in my experience of meeting super high net worth people or top athletes, they are the most competitive people you've ever met. The most competitive. I mean, it's insane. So some level of competition is needed to get on this list right here. And if you're not the richest person in the world, that's fine. If you're not the most competitive person in the world, that's fine, but they're probably correlated. That's after studying a couple 100,000 people's personality tests last year, I own a personality test company. For sure, competitiveness is related to net worth and income. But I'm not saying that's a good thing either. Steve said, Ty, got in your SMMA. Someone said Bill Russell, bro. I think he's talking about a basketball player. I don't see Bill Russell on here. Are you saying he's very competitive? Lots of people. Every pro basketball player that I know is hyper competitive. Gilbert Arenas has been shooting his podcast from my place in in LA, and he had Kevin Durant there last week, was at my place. And but also Swaggy P was there. And those guys were in the backyard, like they were competing as if their life depended on it. It's funny. Even though one of them retired with like $100 million. Someone said, how can I stop being lazy? Just stop. Change who you hang out with. Then you'll be embarrassed. Peer pressure is the best way to change habits. That's the thing. When people are like crackheads, they only hang out with other crackheads. If you're a crackhead, although crackhead is obviously a more complicated addiction, but laziness is also a chemical addiction. Let's talk about, we talk about the richest people in the world. Let's give out $100. Who has a practical idea that somebody can start from scratch to build a business? Anything. Anything. Obviously, I want to talk about selling on Amazon and selling online, but if you had to bet your life on being able to take an average person and help them make money, what would you recommend they do? Go to college, get a job, get into sales, door to door. It's like, what's your thing you would recommend for them? Somebody wrote beef jerky and Jell-O shots. Retail arbitrage. Okay, that's something you could do on Amazon. Arbitrage. Amazon FBA, do e-commerce, get a mentor. Tinder. Really? Tinder's how? Actually, I had the co-founder of Tinder at my house in the last fall, and he's the guy. There's 4 people that really started Tinder, and but this guy that I know, he's the one who came up with the swipe right or left, which is a massively simple but elegant way to make your app. I don't even know what Tinder's worth, but it's worth many billions of dollars. Use the internet like Instagram, commission sales. Uber. So you would bet your life the best way someone could make money would be to drive Uber? Somebody said sales, the oldest job on earth. Zach, is that the oldest job on earth?
No.
Zach used to work in the oldest job on earth. He was a male gigolo. Forex, soccer Tinder. When you lack players to play a match, you can match with each other. Okay, let's give out $100 to the idea that I think I would recommend to like my younger brother. Flavored stickers that go over the mouthpiece of soda cans for sanitation and flavor. But then how did the liquid come out? If it just like you mean above where your nose is? Ugh, maybe. Hey, I have Joe Soto who teaches in my SMMA program and in my Amazon e-com agency. He, believe it or not, his wife makes like $1 million a year in a sticker business. She sells stickers online. So never laugh at an idea because it's probably making somebody $1 million a year. And they even more than $1 million. Like, I don't know what the net is, but it's a lot. Clean toilets. Somebody said Thai prostitution is the oldest. Someone wanted to bring up and set me straight. That's not me that said that. I didn't say sales was, but I guess this guy was saying sales, prostitution, you gotta be good at sales. Okay. I wonder if Thai has a yacht. No, I get seasick, man. No matter, I don't know if I'd ever get a yacht, even if I had $10 trillion. To me, it's just an expensive way for me to throw up. Somebody said, Julia Rose said, sell your soul is the best way. Like have a contract with the devil. Okay. You guys ever seen one of my favorite movies? What's the one with the contract with the devil with? Bedazzled. Hey, if you're sitting at home, don't have anything to do tonight, it's a Friday night, watch the movie Bedazzled again. That is a funny ass movie. Stupid, but funny. Mobile detailing. Okay. E-com, selling Kirby vacuum cleaners. Airports only for luggage. What? So like you don't go on a trip, but you send your luggage? Hey, Mr. You talk to your luggage. This person might have some schizophrenia. Mr. Luggage, would you like to go see Fiji? I'm going to take you to the luggage airport. Yeah, that.
Oh, in Wichita.
They're on a trip. Hot dog stand, credit card scams. Yeah, but I don't want to have any idea that you likely will end up in jail. Then you make money. So Jonathan P. Jackson goes, it's real estate. Are these people even serious? Jonathan is disgusted that anyone said anything. Well, Jonathan, I'm going to do the counterpoint to your argument. In America, I'm not sure if it's America or globally. I think it's America. There's 29 trillion in real estate assets, but 32 trillion in business. So I would say you're wrong. Don't be so sure of yourself. But I do real estate. But it's not the number one way if you just look at the numbers. Building a business creates more. In fact, which of these 6 made their money in real estate? The answer is 0. But which of these 6 invests in real estate? The answer is every one of them. Carlos Slim did not, even though he owns 1/10 of Mexico, he didn't start in real estate. He owns like the mobile phone. I mean, he owns a lot of stuff. He comes from a rich family. Google guys, Sergey, Larry, they did not started real estate, but I guarantee you they own a crap load. Real estate is a great way to get tax benefits because you can own real estate, it appreciates, you sell it, and you can flip it into another property with no taxes on the gain. That's called an exchange, 1031 exchange. And life insurance is called a 1035 exchange. Little fun fact that most people don't need to know, but I got to pick one, right? This has been a long. Bioenergy oil resources, 3D scanning of buildings. So that would be the simplest idea you would give your little brother. Simplest way to make money. 3D scan building software. I just need invest more. I'm going to tell you one. I don't even see anybody selling life insurance. I did that for a while. That's a great way to learn sales. Great way. I might give it to you. Just Gerard's Horticultural Culture. Selling life insurance. Believe it or not, it's not as hard as you think. I'm not recommending. Today's talk is not about selling life insurance, but that's not a horrible idea. I did it. I went from making zero, sleeping on a couch. I used internet to generate leads. And in 9 months, I was making 6 figures. That's the first time I made 6 figures selling life insurance because they give you huge commissions on life insurance because they're hard to sell. So like you get 100% of the first year premium. But let's talk about, yeah, oh, you got to put your email, man.
What platform? YouTube.
On YouTube, his name was, Gerard Horticulture Culture. Can you just put your email as a comment? Because it's hard to find people who are on Instagram. Okay, let's switch over here to Amazon. Did you guys tell Paul?
Yeah, I'll remind them. They know.
This is probably the best way or one of the best. It's not there is no one best way, but this is a good one. If you don't live in the U.S., most common question I get, I don't live in the U.S., people don't make as much money in my country. Sell on Amazon. Because Amazon ships 45 million products around the world, but the U.S. is their biggest market. You could live in India and sell on Amazon. You could live in Mozambique and sell on Amazon. There's no more excuses. All these people making excuses about where they live, as long as you have the internet. Now, China makes it hard, but China has its own other ecosystem of money. Anywhere has the internet. I've seen pictures now of people in the rainforest and people got cell phones. They climb up trees to get a signal, like the 14-year-old kids. This right here is one of the best ways. The problem is school system is behind, so everybody comes out of high school, not 1 minute is spent. Not 1 minute of your high school or college degree was spent learning how to sell on the biggest platform mankind has ever built. Right there. Biggest platform. They're shipping 1,000 products a second. More than that. A second. Hundreds of millions of people have their credit card already stored, which means it's very easy to sell to them because one of the biggest reasons people don't buy from your website is they don't want to go and find their credit card and enter it in. They don't trust you and they don't trust your shipping. Amazon they've got robots and drones delivering stuff. If you don't know about Amazon, you should go back to your public school or your private school. You should go back to your college, hold up your piece of paper, your diploma, and go, let me get this straight. I paid for this thing a lot of money, and you didn't teach me about this thing right here? Not even 1 hour. But you did teach me what a gerund was, what a dangling participle was. Grammar you taught me, but never one thing on how to secure my financial future. So then you go in there, you ask for your money back, you take all the money back from your college degree, and you use that to start selling on Amazon. Buy some inventory, buy 1,000 units. Ideally, here's the ideal Amazon situation, business plan. 1,000 units, but you can start with smaller ones, less inventory or less expensive ones. Okay? Then you need to select products. So this is out of order, right? Obviously, you have to select the product before you buy 1,000 of it. So you got to know how to research it. It's not as hard as you think. Watch this. Amazon literally has a little teeny hack that I've been showing people. Liz was here the other day showing people. Look at this hack. Let's pick an item. What's something you bought today, Zach, that you can share legally on camera? Not yayo. Let's put. What happens if you put in yayo on here or cocaine? I wonder what happens. Yayo wall clock. Oh, they don't have scarf? Oh, I got a guaranteed business thing for you guys, just me messing around. Everybody who likes Scarface likes the line, you got the yayo? So you should make a t-shirt that should rank #1 right here. And you should literally sell the crap out of that t-shirt. There's so, like, whatever the bounds of your creativity, that's the bounds of where your bank account's gonna be. I had dinner last year with Steve Ballmer. That's the richest guy I've ever had dinner with. $42 billion. Just me and him sitting there. He owns the Clippers. You know you're rich. The Clippers are on sale for $1 billion, and he really wanted it. So he just put in an offer. He's like, I'll just give you $2 billion. He literally, you know how like when you go to a cab and it's 18 bucks and you're like, just 20, just keep the change? He was like, I really want this. It's 1, here's 2. He gave him an extra $1,000 million. That's how rich this guy. Anyway, I was talking to him about the secret to growing your bank account, growing your business, scaling. He said it's all creativity. Where you cap out at your creativity level. People always think it's like, oh, Ty, it's, you know, if I just had this one thing here, if I had an MBA. No, there's a lot of MBAs that are stupid. I've fired PhDs. I've fired people from Ivy League schools, okay? There's some smart ones, a lot of stupid ones. People think, oh, if I just knew this one thing. The only thing you should invest in is expanding your creativity. And part of the way you expand your creativity, which is why I assume you're on this call, is learning new angles on life. And I'm trying to show you creatively, I didn't plan to do yayo. I'm telling you, if you started making Scarface shirts, they will sell. Let me just look at this. I haven't even researched this. I was just kind of joking. They got Scarface post. Now, you'll run into some copyright stuff, but not necessarily if...
Ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Ask for forgiveness. No, not just that. If you say you got the yayo, they cannot trademark yayo. And anybody who's a Scarface fan, look at these dumb shirts. No real Scarface fan. I mean, this is so unoriginal here. Why aren't people putting... The greatest line from Scarface is what? This is America. First you get the power, then you get the money, then you get the woman. Every guy who watches that sees that and is like, I need to get power and money. Even Zach, who doesn't care that much about power and money. I saw him after he watched that. He was flexing in the mirror. He was throwing dollars up.
Taking money from homeless.
He was taking from money to a homeless and going to a strip club. But look, nobody's creative here. Nobody. This is the limits of their creativity. This horrible shirt. Now let's see if they're making it. They must be making a little money because when it's sponsored, they're actually paying money to boost. So they must be getting some sales, or you wouldn't boost it unless they inherited dad's money or something. Now you go down here to the bottom. We'll do a little competitive analysis. Oops, I went too far. So right here, you see their bestseller rank. These guys ain't making any money. They're number 742,000. They probably sell one shirt a year. Maybe not that bad, but it's not good. So you can beat that with creativity. 7 customer reviews. What you could do, this is not a business that's going to make you 8 figures, but the process of cracking this code, you target Scarface forums, Scarface Reddit stuff, Scarface Facebook and Instagram pages. I guarantee you there are those. Start talking about Scarface a lot and be like, post a picture of you wearing that shirt. I can't believe somebody doesn't have, first you get the money, then you get the, first you get the power, then you get the money. Wait, which one do they say? Yeah, first you get the power, then you get the money. Money, then the power. Yeah, money. Zach, don't try to mess me up on this live call. Zach's out here saying it backwards just to mess with me. But right there, that's a business. I just giving away. That's a simple business that anyone age 10 to age 80 could start right now. Here's the beautiful thing. You can let Amazon, instead of you having to do like eBay, where you literally box up the stuff and mail it, they do all that for you. Jeff Bezos has robots in warehouses that will literally ship your t-shirts for them. And you can get t-shirts printed for cheap. I would get, now it looks like these guys are skirting this law on trademark. So maybe, I don't know how they got that, but this is the picture you want on it. You could get a t-shirt person to put this on the front. Now you probably not total, right here. That's the scene that everybody knows. Pacino, what was that actor's name?
Oh man.
He died, didn't he?
No, he was in Breaking Bad.
So you get this scene right here, you put that on a t-shirt, you put first you get the power and the money, then you get the power. This is a good beginner idea. Okay. Someone said, Ty, what are we doing? Success with Sully, I made 100 grand a year profit on eBay and drop shipping. Who got in the Amazon test group? I opened it up yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah. I opened it up. I put a link if you want to jump in the Amazon test group. I built a group that I'll show you. Me and a whole bunch of other experts on Amazon. People even smarter than me than on Amazon. I do online sales of all types, but I've got ninjas in there teaching you. One of the teachers, she's even recording new stuff today down in Miami. She made 500 grand last month, 20% profit. She made like $104,000 last month. That's just one of her streams of income. She sells like kitchen stuff. So I'm gonna put a link up here. This is a test group, and I'm gonna raise the price as it goes, but I let people in yesterday for like super cheap. You'll see. tailopez.com/ what was it?
Amazon Live.
Amazon Live. You don't have to buy it, but this you want to learn. So if you have another way you know how to learn, if you have a friend that can teach you Amazon, learn from them. Okay? Marvin said he did 40K last year. Best business for beginners is dropshipping on Amazon or eBay and using retailers like Lowe's to ship the items for you. Yep, charge companies $500 and run $250 worth of ads for their business. Yep, Brian Aldana, that is a business I've been teaching people. I've taught, I think, the most people in history how to do that. I've got about 285,000 paying students since 2015. Brian Gonzalez said he did 160 grand on Amazon in 2018. Oh, there's people making, you pick a number, there's people doing it right now. People making 5 grand a month on Amazon. There's people making 5 grand a day. In fact, Liz, who's one of the people that, if you get in this program, will be teaching, one of my followers saw a video that I did with her. He joined her program. He did 230,000 in one day. He's a guy from Colombia. I'm having him come up here. He's doing millions now, but that's his record. He's a master of lightning sales. So there's something called lightning sales on Amazon. And so there's so many angles. I've been doing Amazon affiliate. I've been an affiliate for Amazon. I don't know how long. Since for 5-6 years. I don't mess around with it much anymore, but I used to get a check every single month for 10 grand. I'll show you. Let me show you something I did. This is just to show you all the different things that you can do on Amazon. So if you go to my website right here, this is one of the top books pages. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Sorry. Got too many laptops up here. Oops, books. Sorry. Damn it. Can't even spell my own name. Okay, so this page right here, I've had this up for years. It just lists my top 60 or 70 books. And then if people buy, I put a link. I'm not even sneaky. People are like, oh, you're being sneaky. I'm like, no. I say right there, buy on Amazon. It's an affiliate link. I think we have a description in the bottom that says, but I make 5 cents if you buy a book through my link. But if people add other stuff to their shopping cart in the same time they buy that book, Amazon gives me affiliate pay on the whole thing. I don't know how much I make now, but I remember I used to, in 2014, I'd make 10 grand every month. It was funny. I put this page up just because so many people asked me for my book recommendations. And then I was just like, might as well be an affiliate for the largest online company. So I put that. It's just 10 grand in my, it probably lasted at 10 grand for 1 or 2 years. Now I don't promote this page hardly ever, but it still makes me oh, I'm sure, for sure, I could buy a Ferrari was purchased with this page right here, for sure. I made more than, I mean, it's just, a Lamborghini was purchased with that, and I would have put that up anyway. That's the crazy thing. So if I didn't have training, I was trained years ago. See, I started on the internet I was one of the first people to be on the internet. I got in Google AdWords. I started as a teenager. I got in Google AdWords the month after it started. I got on Facebook ads in the beta time in 08. So I've been around this. So because even though I'm a college dropout, I learned from the streets, basically, not literally the streets, but I learned from the school of hard knocks and common sense. And so I did not just put this page up. I did it, and I worked exactly, well, I had to put 120 images up. This probably took me 1 hour, maybe 3 hours of work total, and it made me 10 G's a month for years. Now it probably makes me like 2,000 to 5,000 because I don't promote it. But still, you know the best thing in this world, financially? Free money. If somebody just said, oh, I'll give you 2,000 bucks for doing nothing monthly, you could build a lifestyle off that. If you have predictable income, you could move to Argentina. $2,000 a month, you're gonna live in Argentina. All you young people, young dudes, you're like 20, you just wanna live a fun life. Learn how to sell on Amazon, whether it be shipping your own products, whether it be an Amazon agency like we teach. This will teach you how to sell your own products. And I'm gonna put stuff in here on how I do Amazon affiliates. It's crazy. People buy, like, the first time somebody bought one of these books. By the way, Harvard told me I've sold more of this book than they've ever sold. I'm the #1 Harvard. They don't know I'm not a college graduate, so they think I'm a college graduate because I talk about books. But yeah, Harvard Press told me, we've never sold this book, but I put it #1. A lot of these books, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I know Arnold Schwarzenegger, I told him, Arnold, I guarantee you I've sold the most of your books. He was like, well, thank you. I made him money. It's like a win-win. It's an ultimate win. Think about it. I made like a dime every time somebody bought this book. But if they all, one time I saw a guy, he bought a lawnmower, like a riding one. They're like $3,000. And Amazon gave me like 300 bucks for that. And I was like, that's because I thought I would never make money from this. I almost took it down. But I was like, no, understand the principles of recurring revenue. Never scoff at even 1 penny of free recurring passive income. This is true passive income. People tell you a passive income formula, most of them are full of crap. They still work. All you have to do is say, realistically, how many hours do you actually spend per month? It's nothing on this per year. If you added it up over 5 years and divided it back, I've spent like 3 seconds a day of my life on this to make, you know, a couple hundred. And I'm not telling you this to brag. Go do this yourself. You know who made the most money? Here's a great bit. I'm going to give you guys a $20 million business plan for free. You open up, so there's a kid who made, last year, YouTube published, this kid right here, he is 6, and he made 11 million in 2017. This year, December 5th, 2018, USA Today. Can you guys see this article? Do I need to scroll up?
Yeah, scroll up.
Scroll up. He made 22 million. He's 7 now. People go, oh, all this stuff online is a scam. No, what does he do? He reviews toys. Then what can you do? Drive them to buy the toys with either your own store, which you can build here. You can have your own products or sell other people's products, and you can also have an affiliate link on top of that. Because some products you can't, like if they're patented, trademarked, you can't. What happened? You can't sell it yourself. So this kid, this just blows my mind. This kid is making 22 million. Oops, sorry. 22 million, 7 years old. Let's just do the math together. He made 11 million last year. What is that math? Who's good at math? Who has a brain? The guy made over a kid between age 7 and 8, made $30 million. Now, obviously he has to do it with his dad because by law, you can't have a bank account at 7 by yourself. What does the kid do? So remember when I did this $100 giveaway a few minutes ago and I said, give me an idea anybody could do? Well, there's an idea a 7-year-old did. Are you as smart as a 7-year-old? And the answer, unfortunately, is if you've gone through the modern school system, you may not be as smart as a 7-year-old. I mean, or a 7-year-old and his dad. And so all you got to do, somebody said, Ty, I don't have a brain, I have fat. Okay, well, good. The more people like you, the less competition. People are like, Ty, this is too hard to do. I'm like, good. Then it'll be easier for everybody who puts in the work. But that's just, there's the kid. Now, maybe you say, oh, he's a kid. Well, I don't know what excuses people will use for this, but what you can do is the simplest thing known to mankind. Review products on YouTube, which is the second largest search platform in the world. Google's #1. They also own YouTube. You can put video reviews of anything. Let's say you like iPhone covers. Let's say you're big into, I don't know, magic markers. Electronics is a good one. Do what they call unboxing videos. You unbox stuff. Shoes. I got today's kicks of the day. Unbox shoes. Then you go and you link your YouTube to, you can have a Shopify store also, or a ClickFunnels store, but you definitely want to be here on Amazon. Why? Because they have hundreds of millions of credit cards stored. So let's say you review, all you who have kids, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, toys. You can either sell it on your own or you can do it as an affiliate program. You have more upside. Let's see, what's the #1 selling toy? Baby Einstein. What in the world is this name? Dogmadoo? I don't know much about toy. Oh yeah, this is the doo-doo thing. Doo-doo Magsadadadoo. $7. You could review that, put a link to it, and get a percentage from Amazon. As I said, there's like 10 ways to generate income. You can do ebooks. You can sell actual books. You know that like people like, what's that romance novel that made so much money? No, not Twilight, the new one. 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey, I'm pretty sure she started on Amazon. I could be wrong, but let me look here. 50 Shades of Grey, and you know how much those movies make now? Insane. Oh wait, somebody has 59 Shades of Grey. Ha! There you go, E.L. James. Yep, see? She's got a Kindle version. 50 Shades of Grey. Let's just do the math. She has 73,000 reviews. Yeah. What the heck? Let me just click in this. And you should read her story. All you who are introverts, yeah, 73,000 reviews. Let's see what her bestseller ranking is. A little trick out there. She's 5,477. Number 262 in romance, holidays. So she's not even the top book, but let me show you something. You want to really be creative? She leveraged the book into an ebook into a film series. And I promise you, every ticket people buy, they didn't put out a 50 Shades of Grey for this Valentine?
No, I think they're done. They did them all last year.
I thought they were doing one more. Watch this. You go to this site called Box Office Mojo. Look at this. 50 Shades of Grey. This is the 50 Shades series of movies. Mark my words, she got a cut on every ticket sold. Now, that's only US. This is a BS number. Let's look in here. It definitely did more. Yeah, each movie. Overseas, only US only did 166. Overseas, 404. One of them did 571. I hate this about Box Office Mojo. I'm like, why did they not consider global to be? So one did 571, one did 381. So that's basically right around $1 billion. And the last one did 370. 1.3 billion. She leveraged off Amazon. Another stream of income. You want to learn how to do that? tailopez.com/Amazon Live. Okay, I'm raising the prices basically every day for the next 7 days. How many people got in yesterday? Let me look. Let's see how many got in the last 24 hours. 329 people got into the training program. And I haven't advertised it yet. I haven't put it on my Instagram or anything. I just mentioned it on this live call. This is a massive, massive, massive opportunity. Mark my words. And the more people that get in, somebody said, I want to wait till the 7th day to join. Great, because then it'll be the most expensive. You are very intelligent and good for me to do it that way. There's an expansion that calculates and exposes revenue of Amazon products. Yeah, there's other websites. Ty, are you related to the rapper 669? No. Do I look like him? Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth did the same thing, book into a movie. What I'm trying to say is there's like every possible angle is available to you guys right now, literally. Hold on. So what questions do we have? I know it's Friday night. We got 1,700 people live on Instagram, 2,700 on YouTube. I don't even look at Facebook and Twitter. I don't stream much. Lowly Facebook has 191. What does Twitter have? 88. I like YouTube and Instagram. Those are my two favorite platforms. 3,000 on one and 2,000 on the other. Food, sex, and religion are hot topics. Learn to sell on Amazon. So here's the, I'm just going to, I got to go in a couple minutes, but I want to dissect real fast. I've already dissected 2 different business strategies off Amazon. I gave you my exact strategy, generated 6 figures with 1-2 hours of work, doing product reviews, and then do an affiliate link. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Or there's 2 angles on that. You can drive affiliate to third-party products or drive the traffic to your own product that you drop ship. Okay, you can also drive it to your own site. You can give people a choice between buying on Amazon or buying on your own site. Okay, that's the next thing is picking a product. So let's just pick a product. Besides Yayo, Zach, what is a product you use today?
My cell phone cover.
What else? Give me a couple things.
Pens.
What else? Give me 5 things.
Coffee mug.
Okay. I don't like coffee mugs that much. Ah, okay.
What about the things used for shaking? What do you call those?
Protein mix shakers? Little.
Yeah.
Is that all you use every day, Zach? You use a pen, an iPhone cover, and a protein shake?
No, I'm under a lot of pressure here.
Do you wear deodorant? Do you brush your
I
teeth?
I comb my hair.
You comb your
Hair
hair?
dryer. How about a hair dryer?
Hair dryer. Okay, we're getting a little bit into household goods.
Hemorrhoid cream.
Hemorrhoid cream. Okay. Let's look here at a couple things you're going to learn in the program that I'll teach you. Number 1, you want to focus on brand creation, not just products. So this is the angle, not products. No, no, no. When you think product-based, you cut the length of time you're going to make money on your efforts. So for example, going back to me having a link to my books here, the reason that that continually works is because I have a brand, Ty Lopez, that's associated with reading. So by building a long-term brand, this continues to make money. I don't have to keep pushing it. If you just go, I want to quickly do vacuum cleaners, or like Zach, you want to quickly do a hairdryer. What I would try to do is build a hairdryer brand. So how do we do it? Simple. First, we're going to start by doing some product research. I don't know if I'll do a little bit. Let's just look at the top one. What shows number 1? You don't need 1,700 reviews anymore. Best selling, so this is number 5 in appliances. That means, Zach, when people look up appliances, they are apparently really into hairdryers. Now, Conair is a big brand, right? So I'm going to try to look at this. The second thing I'm going to do is go, what's my competitive edge? Well, one thing they don't have, it's a low price product. So it's not the Ferrari version, it's the, Pinto version. They don't have videos demonstrating. What if you build an actual hair brand? My friends built a brand called Luxy Hair, which has like hair extensions. It's a whole brand, Luxy. And they make $6 million a year. I think I'm not sure.
I got a good idea for a video on the landing page of a hairdryer.
What would you do?
Show somebody laying in bed, and they turn the hairdryer on in bed with them.
Okay. It's a very funny image.
Making the joke about when I was in Vegas.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Zach, we went to Vegas. Zach didn't have his noise machine to sleep, so we knocked on the door because we were going like gambling, and we're like, yo, Zach. And you know what, Zach? We hear a hair dryer going. So I'm like, dude, Zach, must have fallen, hit his head, and he's like knocked out. So I'm like, we got to kick down the door. So we didn't kick down the door. We went down and got the key. We like break in, expecting him to be like bloody in the bathroom. I still can't believe he was sleeping in a bed with a hair dryer to make the noise. I'm like, you're gonna set this place on fire. The Wynn Hotel burnt down by strangers. Anyway, yeah, there you go. You could do weird stories. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, but thank you, Zach, for that anecdote. Videos. People aren't doing enough video demonstrations. I would build a whole brand. This is my friend Mimi and Alex. They built this called Luxy. It's a good homepage, by the way. Good website design. Instantly catches your eye. All the guys in the room are like, Rick is going around the column. Rick was sitting behind the column. As I said that, Rick was going. But their market is women, not you, Rick. Do you use hair extensions? You could.
I probably need them.
That would be a very scary sight to see Rick in hair extensions. But they built this to a $6 million brand. And you see they have a whole story. And they're beyond. This is what's lacking on Amazon. And this is what I'm going to train you that nobody in the world that I know of is training in the way I'm going to do it. Because I've been focused on how to use social media to create brands. Watch this. We go to Instagram. Let me just see who has this right here. Hair dryer. We go to Instagram.com, try to buy this off somebody. Let's see if anybody even has it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So I would try to contact this person and pay him $100, $500. You might, it's probably some 14-year-old weird kid. He's got Dr. Phil in an M&M. Okay, that's great. Anyway, I would then start building a brand. You can see what my friends did here with Alex and Mimi. Let's see what their Instagram this links to. They've got a Luxy hair one. They got 500,000 followers. They're posting videos on how to do your hair. There you go, Rick. Zach, you guys can do this. Are you a fan of her hair? See, they're building a brand, and all these companies like Conair. I don't know how that's, is that like Conair? It's just like, I would get Nicolas Cage to be like, forget Conair. That's another good movie. But these type of brands are going to disappear because people don't want faceless brands anymore. Ta, you changed my sister's life with your SMMA program. Thanks so much. Awesome. Jorge Amazwakua said, I just joined your Amazon program right now. Sweet. Let me read off the name of, how much time we got left?
17 minutes.
All right, I'm leaving here in 15 minutes. Let me just look up something. What was I just looking at? Oh, I was going to name off some people that are jumping in the test group. So in this, there's two things in the test group. If you get in the Amazon Sales Blueprint program, you can do a 10-day crash course version of it. I recommend everyone start with that. Amazon Sales Blueprint. There's a 10-day crash course quick start version. Okay? That'll just get you like our 10 best training lessons, 10 days. And then we have a full 4-month program with a certification at the end, an Amazon seller. Now, this is not from Amazon. I don't want to get Jeff Bezos mad at me, but it's an Amazon selling certification that you've gone through these 4 months. That way you can kind of feel good knowing you've learned every single angle that we know how to teach you. This is huge money. Huge money is being generated on Amazon on that right there. They're number 5 in appliances. Think of how many they're moving a day. It's a crazy market. Is the crash course free? No, it's not completely free because I don't want everybody to get all this stuff. Then we create too much competition. But I priced it crazy low. Just click on the link there. Either below on your platform, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We pin the comment. Or you can just go to tailopez.com/Amazon Live. All right, let me read the name of some people getting in right now. We got Gabrielle Halkus. Oh, no, that's a different product. Amazon Sales Formula. Nick G from Hialeah, Florida. Ali Ahmadi from Saudi Arabia, Paul Shaw from Pompano Beach, Jonathan Molina from Gilroy, California, Peoria, Arizona, Jackson, Mississippi, San Diego, California, Hong Kong, somebody just got in. I told you, this thing works everywhere in the world. This is the answer for everybody who goes, oh, I don't live near a big city. You could live in the middle of nowhere. I have a farm in one of the smallest places in terms of population in the United States. You could sit at home on a nice, I have a log cabin there. It's in the middle of an Amish community. It's the most tranquil, peaceful place on earth. I ain't bothered. Like here, I'm in the heart of Manhattan right here. And I got a place in the heart of LA and London and Miami. And sometimes I get sick of people. So I fly up there. I go. It's 2 hours to an airport. They do have a, believe it or not, a private airport. I take a jet sometimes. You land 15 minutes from the farm. I'm pretty much the only person that jets in that place in the last 30 years. Like nobody goes there. But they have an old jet private airstrip there. So I go. I got a pickup truck. Go there. You could sit here with that Amazon right here. Sit in your log house. I got 13 horses. I got now I just bought the neighboring 30 acres, so I have 150. It's 153 plus like 31. So I have like 180 acres, a mile of creek frontage. A lot of you have seen it on my Snapchat. It is the best thing you've ever seen. And I could sit there and not see my income decrease at all. I could travel to London, Miami, learn to sell on Amazon. Somebody said, is Amazon going to die? I don't know. Are you going to die? Like everything's going to die one day, but hopefully not anytime soon. Yes, one day Amazon won't work, but I bet you it'll be here as long as any big company. In fact, if I had to bet what company is going to be around, I think Amazon will be here long beyond Facebook. I could be wrong. It's hard to predict the future, but let me tell you why. More people are going to Amazon every day and less people are going to Facebook. Simple demographic shifts. Amazon's kind of boring, you know? I'm sorry, Facebook is getting boring for people, although a few of you are on. Sorry for all you. I don't know. I've just insulted my lowly 163 Facebook people. YouTube, I think YouTube will be around. You know why YouTube's going to be around? You know how much stuff people uploaded to YouTube? I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. And YouTube still, I mean, the president posts on YouTube. Prime ministers post on YouTube. That's a good sign that your platform is going to be around. They do on Facebook, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to keep talking about it. Ben Goss, Ty, I love your content. I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller with a mix of arbitrage and wholesale. Yeah, I hope, Ty, what you're teaching isn't quick crash grab with bad info. Nope. Ben, I'm bringing in I have a ton of Amazon experts who follow me. I'm flying them all in. I flew Liz in she's a badass. She's making 500 G's, 100,000 net, and she doesn't even work on it anymore. She outsourced it. She got a couple of Filipino people who run it from the Philippines for her. So she's teaching. I bring in basically people who've done it. I'm sharing my formula, how I do it. Even though Amazon's not my core thing, branding is my core thing. And I've been on Amazon for more than 5 years selling. And me and my business partner, Alex, have sold $1 billion online. So I hope that qualifies us a teeny bit. I know some of you have sold $1 million a year, and I think you're qualified, but we're in the 10 figures online. Not all on Amazon, but 10 figures is 10 figures. And we've also spent $500 million on ads. I haven't even gotten into what we're going to train you. You need to drive traffic to your product through PPC, through social media. There's a lot of strategies, and that's something that, I know how to do. Because I've driven crazy. I mean, let's see what I'm at today. This is my YouTube channel. I'll show you guys my live analytics. I'm opening the app right there. I'm not even cheating. Go to analytics. My watch time on my videos since 2015. I'm at 1.85 billion minutes watched. 1.85 billion. So what we're going to teach you is a combination of what I know, what my friends know, and what other experts globally know. So I don't like to build a cult. I don't have all the answers. I'm not going to teach you. I can't teach you everything. Nobody can teach. No one person will ever teach you anything. What I will tell you, I'll teach you what I know, and then I'll bring in the people to teach you the stuff I don't know. Okay, we got to go in a second. How much time we got left? 11 minutes, and I still have to give away I only gave away 2 people. I got to give $800 away. So I might give one person $800 or two. I'll probably give 2 people $400 in a second. Sorry, I just had to do one thing unrelated. Ty, how do you sell food on Amazon? So don't start with necessary. Well, food is easy. If you mean like, you know, dried fruit or something, or protein drinks, shakes or something. If you buy food, you mean like sell lettuce. Amazon does that. They have Amazon Fresh. They own Whole Foods. So don't start with that. Start with stuff you're going to win at. People always like, Ty, how do I sell the hardest thing in the world? I'm like, you don't. It's like, how do you sell an underwater basket weaving book? You don't. That's the correct answer to that. There is no, Charlie Munger says you can't polish a turd. Some ideas are a turd. Don't try to polish them up. They're still a turd. Mike said, Ty, I'm in your social media marketing course and it's the best investment I've ever made. Cool. Thank you, Mike. Somebody said, Tom said, Ty, it's the anniversary of my dad's death. I'm 19 years old. No excuses. I'm in the SMMA course, e-commerce after. Sorry for your loss, and glad you're moving forward, man. Always focus on the future as much as you can. The past is always a bitch. Peter said, Ty, just got in the program. How do modern businesses beat multi-million-dollar corps? Daniel, that is such a good question. I'm going to send you $100. Send me your reply with your email on YouTube. Daniel Gendelberg. I went over this yesterday. I showed you how stupid Louis Vuitton is by not being on Amazon. You know how you beat them? You build a competitor to Louis Vuitton, like a lower priced one, and you put it on Amazon. And you'll have more sales per visit than even big brands like Louis Vuitton. Now, you might not have as many visits as Louis Vuitton, but your EPC, earnings per visit per click, is going to be higher. Mark my words. Mark my words. And that's how slowly but surely big brands disappear. Ask Toys R Us, ask Sears, ask American Apparel. You make mistakes in this modern world, someone's going to take you out in a heartbeat because people are learning and they're watching. They're on videos like that. We got it's Friday night. A lot of people out partying, but no, we got 2,955 people watching on just YouTube, 1,785 on Instagram right now. So we're at roughly, and then if you add the other platforms, we're at 5,000 people watching right now. About 50 to 100,000 people will watch this. So not everybody will act on it, but your competition is there if you don't act. That's why I say, I'm not trying this, whether you buy this program or not, it's fine for me. But you got to ask yourself, what are your other options in the modern world? You can get a 9-to-5 job. 80% of people hate them. You can be broke all the time. 80% of the world's broke. You know the top 10 people in the world have more money, net worth, than the bottom half of the world. I'm not saying that's even good. It's kind of messed up, but I don't know how to fix it. But there's an old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. It's not a bad saying. You're not going to always fix the world. Maybe you go into politics, but even then, you know who's going to fix the world? Good entrepreneurs. Elon Musk is doing more than 99% of government initiatives. You see, the government messes stuff up. I'm not even a Republican or Democrat. I'm more a libertarian. I'm like, less government, please. You ever been to the post office versus FedEx? I had to go in the post office the other day. This dude, so I come in there, there's like a minute left. I have an important package. This guy, he may not even been alive. He might have propped himself up or sleeping. He was like, and I just go up. I'm the only dude in the place. There's one other person. I'm just like, I was like, and he's like, just put it on the counter. FedEx comes to your house and picks it up, just your one package. Private enterprise versus government intervention. That's all I'll say on that. Whether you like Donald Trump or Hillary, blah, 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 blah. Most politicians are all crooked, by the way. Most of them. Since about, you ever read the Roman Empire history? Every one of the Caesars was corrupt. Pretty much everybody's been, there was people in history, politicians named Ivan the Terrible. Imagine what kind of guy you are if your name is Ivan the Terrible. There was a guy named Mubarak the Bloodthirsty. He used to build his whole castle walls out of the skulls of people who made him mad. So all the people that are like Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton or Obama, I'm like, nah, they're all kind of like Mubarak the Bloodthirsty. So build your own life. Forget the government. The news trying to make money off you. Why is Ty talking so fast? It's because I have 5 minutes on Instagram. All politicians are con men. I would say not every single one, but most of them. Most of them. Oops. Hold on a second. Damn it. What'd you say, Alex? I mean, uh-oh. I just put in the wrong Uber address for someone. You ever do that with Uber where you put in the address where you are? Damn it. Okay. Uber's interface is a tad bit complicated. Sorry to be doing this, but I got a life too. What time do you wake up? Ty, you have so many visitors, but big corporations steal small business ideas. Nah, don't worry about that. I mean, Sears didn't steal it. Sears was the biggest corporation for 1,000 years. I mean, 1,000 years, 100 years, or maybe not 100, but for 50 years. They were a massive top 5 company. They didn't steal it. These companies get too stupid. They get too bloated. You know? Someone suggested Ty Lopez merchandise. Yeah, people do that already. They sell my merchandise. No one's yet sold me $1, sent me $1, but I don't even care. Keep the money. Ty, would you consider Jeff Bezos the best businessman ever? No. Or alive? No. Warren Buffett. Because he has almost the same net worth, but he has 92 streams of income. And Jeff Bezos just has Amazon, maybe AWS, and his other private holdings. Better to have your money spread in 92 sources of income than to have 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And Warren Buffett, yeah. Warren Buffett's the godfather. He's like literally the god. He's like Scarface. Okay, go here, tailopez.com/Amazon Live. You'll get access to the 10-day crash course, and then if you want to, you can upgrade right away to the 4-month certification program. We're gonna walk you step by step. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your laptop. You're gonna get a password protected login. Don't share it with anybody or it'll lock you all out, okay? But you can use it for yourself. It's for you. Tell your friends, buy their own. It's not very expensive. I priced the 10-day crash course ridiculously low. You'll see. It's not even $100. So I'm not even sure what it is, but it's way below $100. The 4-month program is about a 20th of what a college degree costs. But it's got a lot better chance of making you money, in my opinion, unless you're going to be a medical doctor or something like that, which is great. We need more doctors too. But if you're not going to be a doctor, if you feign at blood like Zach does, then better off not to.
That's all an act. I just do it so I don't have to deal with the problem. Other people can sew them up.
What, Zach?
I pretend to faint so I don't have to help the person. 2 minutes.
Okay, Zach, help me here, because I gotta go.
Zach is the stupidest?
Dude, what is the hell? I'm telling you, Uber's got a flaw. I put in the address that I want, and I say I don't want that for my, that's not the pickup address. Damn you. Wow. Okay.
Man, nobody's submitting anything.
Well, I didn't give the contest yet. Okay, 2 people are going to get $400. Whoever paid attention. What did I say is the name of my friend's hair brand? That's number 1. And who did I say owns 1/10 of Mexico? $400 each for each answer. The first person I see. The name of my friend's hair brand. That builder. There we go. Fortuna Major. You gotta put Fortuna. It's Luxy Hair. Fortuna Major gets 400. I got another 400.
Email.
That's 1,100. Yeah, I need your email. Comment Fortuna Major. All right, I'm looking on the other platforms now. I'm looking on Twitter. Let's look on Instagram.
I've got.
There we go. P.Titmus. It's an interesting name. P.Titmus. Carlos Slim owns 1/10 of Mexico. Thanks for paying attention. I'm going to be back on here tomorrow. I believe in this Amazon thing so much. I'm training people. I'm getting you in. This is big thing. Learn how to sell products on Amazon. tailopez.com/Amazon Live. Remember, you got 24 hours. I'm going to keep raising the price for this 7-day test group. You snooze, you lose. Okay? I'm out. See you guys tomorrow live.